Hello. Welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course of Panini Ashtadhiyayi Sthapatya. Today in this lesson 5 we shall be concentrating upon Sutra 1 and Sutra 2 both to have appreciation of the source values of these two sutras. This becomes the source of features of the Sthapatya of Panini Ashtadhiyayi. First sutra is Vriddhi Adaj, and second sutra is Adaj Guna. These two sutras, it is 10 letters text and it is 9 letters text. If we have the translation for the first sutra into numbers, it will take us to 7, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 2, 6, 8, and 2. And for Adaj Guna, it will be 1, 6, 6, 5, 3, 3, 7, 1, and 13. The summation value for the first sutra is 47, while for the second sutra is 45. This pair of numbers, 47 and 45, straightway bring us face to face with the format of 47 as domain and 45 as dimension. This that way indicates well as that if we are having first orientation of 47 and the second orientation of 45 with the difference value 2. So it is this approach, it is this feature which is going to be of great help to us to appreciate how this organization Sthapatya will work out. Then further, we know here the gap value is 5 and 6, 11. Here is gap value is only 5. Here is no gap value. Here the gap value is 6, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 18. Here is no gap value. Here as well there is no gap value. But here the gap value is from 3 to 5, that is 12. Here the gap value is 7. Here the gap value is 3 to 7, that is 25. And the total value is 78. And these two values together make 125. Now, if we have the gap values for the second, here is 2 to 5, it is 14, no gap value, no gap value, 4, no gap value. It is from 4 to 6, 15. Here is 2 to 6, 2 to 6, 20, Then here is from 2 to 12, that is 32 to 12. How much it makes? So 2, 3, 4, 5, so on up till 12. So it is going to be a value 2, 5, 9, 14, 20, 27, and then it is 35, 44, and then 54, 65, and then it is 87. Now this number as it is will take us to 162. So these two numbers together this make it 287. Let us have a pause here. Let us revisit that we are having continuity for Sutra 1 as 47 and 78 as the gap values, making 125. And for the second, we are having 45 and 117 is equal to 162. These together lead us to 287. This 287 is 7 into 41. 41 is the flow along the quadruple components of soul soluble ohm, starting with 1 and reaching up till 4, making it 41. Now it is this flow which with 9 space and 7 dimensions, making the value 7 times. So 41 multiplied by 7 is 287. Still further we know that 41 is the TC value of Yavdunam, the 10th Sutra, Sutra 10, Ganita Sutra 10. And this is also the value of Hanuman, Ram Bhakt Hanuman. These features deserve to be included exhaustively in TCV dictionary as well as in Sthapatya referencer. With it, we will be in a position to appreciate that 125 is the value of the structural components of all 8 subcubes of a cube. These are as such 27 plus 18, 18 plus 12 for the upper quadruple subcubes, and 18 plus 12 and 12 plus 8 for the below. It is this feature of 125 cubes. And you know, for 162, we require 37 extras. And it means when we are having 4 space as the origin, see it at the center, and then its origin is 5 space, which takes us to 6 space as the origin of the origin, 37. It makes 162 here. So 125 and 125 with 37. It is this split, it is this organization feature which will bring us face to face with as to how the Vedic systems are progressing. If we have a one cube which is a setup of 8 subcubes leading to value 125, and then if we have the another cube of 8 subcubes also leading to 8 subcubes of value 125, then it is here in between making 5 space, and it is its origin which is h5 and small h5 37. It is this feature which deserves to be comprehended well. Sadhakas fulfilled with the intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic systems, Sthapatya, which is being availed by the organization format of Panini's Ashtadhiyayi. So it is first cube, which is a setup of 8 synthetic subcubes, and it is here there is a seat of a 4 space. Then likewise the another cube, a setup of 8 synthetic subcubes leading us to a 4 space at the center, and between these two is a 5 space. Now here is the origin 5 space, here is origin 5 space, and here is 6 space as its origin. It will take us to h5 and small h5, making it a value 37 for the origin of a 5 space itself. It is this feature which deserves to be comprehended well, as structural components are like this, and it is the origin seat value. Once we will be parallel with it, we shall be appreciating as that the Ashtadhiyayi, Sutra 1, Vriddharech, and Adej Guna. From here, when we will be having their combined value 287 is 7 into 41, and when 41 is going to be Yabdunam, the 10th sutra. So this 10th sutra with its reflection image as 01 will take us to Gita chapter 1. So Sutra 10, Ganit Sutra 10 and Gita Adhyaya 1. It is this feature where we will be in a position to have a comparative organization table for Gita chapters and Ganit Sutras. Here chapter 1 and here will be Sutra 10. It is this feature which will take us further, and we will have the comparative table of the organization of Gita and of Ganita Sutras, and then the Ashtadhiyayi. It is this feature of Ashtadhiyayi which deserves to be comprehended well. the Sthapatya of the Panini Ashtadhiyayi and of the Gita. So Gita organization, Ganit Sutra and Panini Ashtadhiyayi. All these scriptures simultaneously and parallelly unfold themselves. Sadhakas are fulfilled with intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic systems, Vedic knowledge, shall approach Ashtadhyayi as its first two sutras, as the source of sutras, unfolding and leading us to the Sthapatya, and from here we can have a simultaneous parallel unfolding of Gita as well as of Ganit Sutras. The Gita and Ganit Sutras and Panini's Ashtadhyayi all are the scriptures unfolding themselves simultaneously. Sit comfortably, permit the transcending mind to be parallel with these features. Let me recapitulate that we are initiating ourselves for Panini Adhyay Sthapatya, and here Sutra 1 and Sutra 2 together are the source sutras. This takes us to Vedic Ganit Sutras, and the Sutra 1 Ekadhiken Purven of TC value 75 is taking us to the upper quarter subcubes setup. Their separation is by a plate, and these are taking us to 27 and 18, 18 and 12, making it 75. And then we reach the Gita, where the Adhyaya 1, Chapter 1, and Sutra, Ganita Sutras, Chapter 10. So it is this feature and the additional processing steps of discretes, gaps, bridging leads to continuity, and continuity leads to reversal of orientations. If these two features, together with the setup of a cube as 8 subcubes with separation plate as of quadruple squares, quarter squares of 9, 6, 6 and 2, making upper quarter subcubes and lower quarter cubes. It itself is of value 25. These together make 125, as is the continuity for Sutra 1 with its discrete value 47 and 78 as the gaps values, total 125. It is shlokas of chapter 1 of Gita. These are shlokas of 18th last chapter of a Gita, and then 125 as 5 cube is equal to a 5 cross 5 consonants of values 125. Sit comfortably, permit the transcending mind, and update the TCB dictionary. Here 7, 9 and 10 together take us to 16 letters of Ganit Sutra 1, and these are the letters of Ganit Upsutra. These are 10 Anurupen. Like that, Ashtadhiyayi, Sthapatya, then the Sutra itself has 15, then Satta, Adhar, leading to Srishti Kartas, where hypercube 4 with solid boundary of 8 components, transcendental origin. These features as these are, when are comprehended, when are imbibed, when are applied, when are taken up as the source of features, then in terms thereof we will be having proper initiation for the sthapatya geometric format of the text Ashtadhiyayas of Panini's Vyakaran, and it is in this way we can have proper initiation, and it is this initiation which will take us to as to how within the creator's space there is flow in for the transcendental content from its eastern window, and this manifests as 8 directional frame, and at the